Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Switzerland. Get ready to be amazed by towering, snow-capped peaks, sparkling turquoise lakes, and charming villages straight out of a storybook. This tiny country is jam-packed with natural beauty and cultural treasures, making it a dream destination for any traveler. Over the next few weeks, we'll journey together from the cobbled streets of Zurich to the high Alpine meadows of Zermatt, experiencing the best that Switzerland has to offer. So, sit back, relax, and let's get inspired. Our Swiss adventure begins in Zurich, the country's largest city and a global centre for finance and culture. Don't let the business side fool you, though. Zurich has a relaxed, almost village-like charm, especially in its Altstadt or Old Town. Here, narrow cobblestone lanes wind past medieval guildhouses, trendy boutiques and cosy cafes. Take your time exploring, pop into a bakery for a warm pretzel and just enjoy the ambience. No visit to Zurich is complete without a stroll down the Bahnhofstrasse, Zurich's answer to the Champs-Élysées. This elegant boulevard is lined with designer shops, department stores, and of course plenty of places to indulge in some delicious Swiss chocolate. But for me, the real highlight of Zurich is its stunning lakefront. Lake Zurich stretches out from the city like a shimmering turquoise ribbon, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding mountains. Rent a bike and pedal along the promenade, hop on a ferry for a scenic cruise, or just find a bench and soak it all in. Zurich is a city that effortlessly blends urban excitement with natural beauty, making it the perfect introduction to Switzerland. From Zurich, we travel southwest to Lucerne, a city often described as the heart of Switzerland, and trust me, it's easy to fall in love with this place. Lucerne sits nestled amidst a breathtaking panorama of snow-capped peaks, rolling hills, and its namesake lake shimmering like a sapphire in the valley. The best way to get your bearings is to wander through the car-free old town, a delightful maze of narrow cobblestone streets, brightly painted houses, and charming squares. Be sure to look up and admire the colourful frescoes adorning many of the buildings. They add so much character. One of Lucerne's most iconic sights is the Chapel Bridge. This covered wooden bridge, dating back to the 14th century, is adorned with paintings depicting scenes from Lucerne's history. It's a truly unique and picturesque spot. For the best views in town, take a scenic boat ride across Lake Lucerne. As you glide along the water, you'll be treated to breathtaking vistas of the surrounding mountains, including the majestic Mount Pilatus. And speaking of Mount Pilatus, a trip to the top is an absolute must. You can take the world's steepest cogwheel railway for a thrilling ride, or hop on a gondola and cable car for a more leisurely ascent. Either way, the panoramic views from the summit are simply unforgettable. Next, we're off to Interlaken, a town nestled between two stunning lakes and surrounded by some of the most dramatic scenery in the Swiss Alps. Interlaken is known as the adventure capital of Switzerland, and for good reason. If you're an adrenaline junkie, this is the place to be. From skydiving and paragliding to whitewater rafting and canyoning, Interlaken offers enough thrills to get even the most jaded adventurer's heart pumping. But even if you prefer to keep your feet on solid ground, there's plenty to enjoy. Take a scenic hike through lush alpine meadows, rent a bike and explore the shores of Lake Thun or Lake Brienz, or simply relax at a lakeside cafe and soak up the stunning views. Interlaken is also a great base for exploring the nearby Jungfrau region, home to some of the highest peaks in the Alps. Take a ride on the Jungfrau Railway, a marvel of engineering that climbs through the Eiger and Monk Mountains to reach the Jungfraujoch, Europe's highest railway station. At the top you'll find a world of ice and snow with breathtaking views of the Aletsch Glacier, the longest glacier in the Alps. Prepare to be wowed as we arrive in Zermatt, a charming car-free village nestled at the foot of the mighty Matterhorn. This iconic mountain, with its instantly recognizable pyramidal peak, is a symbol of Switzerland itself. Zermatt is a world-class ski resort, attracting skiers and snowboarders from all corners of the globe. But even if you're not a skier, there's plenty to enjoy here. Take a ride on the Gernegrat Railway, which winds its way up to the Gernegrat, offering breathtaking views of the Matterhorn and surrounding peaks. At the top, you'll find an observatory and a restaurant where you can enjoy a meal with a view you won't soon forget. For a more intimate encounter with the Matterhorn, hike to Stellisy, a small lake that reflects the iconic peak in its still waters. It's a photographer's dream and a truly magical experience. In the evening, stroll through Zermatt's charming streets, lined with traditional chalets, cozy restaurants and shops, selling everything from Swiss chocolate to high-end watches. Zermatt is a place where you can truly disconnect from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with nature's grandeur. From the Alpine heights of Zermatt, we journey to Geneva, Switzerland's second-largest city and a global hub for diplomacy and international organizations. Geneva sits on the shores of Lake Geneva, surrounded by the Jura Mountains and the French Alps, creating a truly picturesque setting. One of Geneva's most iconic landmarks is the Jet d'Eau, a massive fountain that shoots a jet of water 140 meters into the air. It's a sight to behold, especially when illuminated at night. Geneva is home to numerous international organizations, including the United Nations office at Geneva, the Red Cross, and the World Health Organization. You can visit the UN headquarters for a glimpse into the world of international diplomacy, or explore the International Museum of the Red Cross and Red Crescent, which tells the story of humanitarian aid. But Geneva is more than just a center for international affairs. It also boasts a charming old town with narrow cobblestone streets, historic buildings, and cozy cafes. Stroll along the lakeside promenade, lined with elegant gardens and Belle Epoque buildings, or hop on a boat for a scenic cruise on Lake Geneva. Next, we travel to Bern, the capital of Switzerland, a city that effortlessly blends medieval charm with modern sophistication. Bern's Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a perfectly preserved medieval city center. With cobblestone streets, sandstone buildings, and covered arcades, it's like stepping back in time. One of Bern's most recognizable landmarks is the Zeitglocke, a 13th century clock tower with an elaborate astronomical clock. Every hour, the clock puts on a show with mechanical figures parading and a rooster crowing. Be sure to arrive a few minutes early to get a good spot. Another must-see in Bern is the Bear Park, home to a family of brown bears. The park is located on the banks of the Aare River and offers a natural habitat for these majestic creatures. It's a great place to learn about bears and see them up close. For the best views of Bern, climb to the top of the Munster, the city's cathedral. From the tower, you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the Old Town, the Aare River, and the surrounding hills. Our Swiss adventure culminates in Lausanne, a vibrant city nestled on the shores of Lake Geneva, surrounded by vineyards and rolling hills. Lausanne is known for its youthful energy, its international flair, and its stunning lakeside setting. It's also home to the International Olympic Committee, earning it the nickname Olympic Capital. A visit to the Olympic Museum is a must for any sports enthusiast. Here you can explore the history of the Olympic Games, from ancient Greece to the present day, and even test your skills in the interactive sports exhibits. Lausanne's Old Town, perched on a hill overlooking the lake, is a charming maze of narrow streets, historic buildings, and picturesque squares. Be sure to visit the Lausanne Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, and enjoy the panoramic views from its tower. For a taste of Lausanne's lively nightlife, head to the Flon district, a former industrial area that has been transformed into a trendy hub for bars, clubs, and restaurants. With its stunning scenery, its youthful energy, and its unique blend of culture and history, Lausanne is the perfect ending to our Swiss adventure. As we say goodbye to Switzerland, I hope you've enjoyed this incredible journey as much as I have. From the soaring peaks of the Alps to the shimmering waters of its lakes, Switzerland is a country that truly captivates the senses. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or a bit of both, Switzerland has something to offer everyone. So, start planning your own Swiss adventure today. You won't regret it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Until next time, happy travels.